Newborn twins who don't realize they've been born refuse to stop hugging one another. Twins born prematurely have been reunited for the first time after being separated at birth. The twins, Neve and Louie, were born prematurely at 30 weeks gestation. Neve weighed just 1 pound 7 ounces, 652 g, when she was born, and it was thought that she might not survive. However, it was her brother who, although over double her weight at 3 pounds 3 ounces, 1.5 kilograms, had to be separated for specialist medical care. They were born to Laura Hough, 27, from Liverpool, who said the birth was scary because she was told for the last few weeks of her pregnancy Neve might not make it, but she was fine. Neve had problems with her blood flow and was not getting enough nutrients, but despite being so tiny, she did not need oxygen. She's incredible. The doctors said they had never seen a baby so small not need any help, she said. Louie had to be cared for in a different unit in the hospital after he had various difficulties and his lungs collapsed. After treatment and time to heal and grow, however, the twins were reunited on March 23 after being separated for almost 3 weeks. Miss Hough said their reunion was so cute, they were cuddling and even holding hands. They're unbelievable. They're so strong. I couldn't be more proud, she said. It was horrible when they were separated at birth, but I cried tears of joy when they got back together. They were wrapping their legs around each other and cuddling, even holding hands at one point. They were so cute. Doctors hope that the twins will be able to go home by May. Babies born before and shortly after the abortion limit. Babies like Louie and Neve, although born at 30 weeks, could have been aborted if either of them were disabled. Babies are continuing to be born before or shortly after the abortion limit of 24 weeks gestation in Great Britain and going on to live and even thrive at greater rates than before. Studies suggest that the majority of premature babies grow up to be healthy adults without any major health problems. A study, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association in October 2019, followed 2.56 million babies born in Sweden between 1973 and 1997, around 6% of whom were born prematurely. Researchers compared the health data of the premature babies to those that had been born at full term. They found that 55% of premature babies had no serious chronic, physical, or mental health issues by early adulthood. This is compared to 63% for babies born at full term. Additionally, with each passing decade, the odds of survival for a premature baby to adulthood have improved from about 91% of babies born in the 1970s to about 96% of those born in the 1990s. However, the study also found that the earlier babies are born, the harder it becomes to avoid complications. Just 22% of extremely premature babies, those born between 22 to 27 weeks gestation, were alive without any health problems by the end of the study. The survival rate for extremely premature babies has doubled over the past decade, prompting new guidance allowing doctors to try to save babies born as early as 22 weeks into a pregnancy. Right to Life UK spokesperson Catherine Robinson said, "The heartwarming story of the reunion of these twins reminds us that inside or outside the womb, life is precious. Thankfully, even though they were born prematurely, they have gone on to survive. However, other babies in the womb at the same gestation can have their lives ended by abortion if they are disabled. The survival rate for babies born prematurely is improving all the time, and the inconsistency at the heart of our abortion law is becoming clear for all to see." Last year, abortion campaigners brought forward an amendment to the UK government's flagship police, crime, sentencing and courts bill that would have introduced abortion on demand, for any reason, up to birth, including sex-selective abortion. Thanks to the support from people like you, this amendment did not go to a vote and pass, but we expect the abortion lobby to make another attempt to introduce this extreme abortion law change shortly. This would be the single biggest change to abortion legislation since 1967 and would leave England and Wales with one of the most extreme abortion laws in the world. Please sign the petition to Boris Johnson, asking him to ensure that his government does everything in its power to stop the introduction of abortion up to birth.